it's Jasmine22 here, and this reading is for the Aries out there for the month of May. I just want to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a one-question email reading from me, all that information will be down below. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, guys, I want to pick 3 cards, and that will be your message for this month. Take this. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal Moon. So when I think of cardinal energy, this is you, Aries. You're ready to... I feel like for the month of May, Aries, you're ready to get back out there. Maybe you live in a state where the quarantine or where you at is starting to lift and you're ready to be bold and make the first move. Like, all right, it's time to get things situated. Slowly but surely, we're able to go back outside, so it's time to get some things done. I feel like you guys have done a lot of reflecting over the past couple months, particularly, especially since this virus hit. And it kind of changed a lot of things, and it kind of forced a lot of people to really realize and redirect their path. Maybe you're also reflecting on how grateful you are for this experience, because it helped you see to be bold and make the first move. Like, we don't always have tomorrow. We don't know when we can wake up and the world can change. Like, when you really think about this situation, it was really crazy, y'all. Like, I remember when it was March and everything was normal day, go to the store, go outside, and it seemed like overnight everything changed, everything shut down, gotta wear a mask, gotta do this, and it really puts in perspective how much time we really have and how things could change at any moment. And that's why you're starting to be bold and make the first move now. I don't know when things will change. I don't know when I'll get another opportunity again to do this. Am I going to let my fears get in the way, or what people say get in the way of what I feel I'm put on this earth to do? We have the end of a tough cycle approaching. So this kind of goes into, I was saying, depending on where you live, that quarantine, for example, Capricorn is back to business. Businesses open up. Some people are going back to work. And people are finishing up loose ends. So I feel like, Aries, the month of May is going to be good. I feel you're being bold to actually make the endings yourself. That's quite impressive, because sometimes we tend to know what we need to put an end to in our lives and we still don't. And then we kind of be surprised when a tower moment hit. Like, oh my gosh, why is this happening? When it's kind of like we know why it's happening. And you're just ready to be bold and make the first move. Like, listen, I'm going to end this cycle myself. What's the point? We don't have that much time. You know what I mean? I feel like it really shifted a perception in you. Like, what am I gaining from these situations? Is it a tough situation where there's a reward, or there's a tough situation and it's just tough and it just stays like that? We have your hard work pays off. Both Capricorns. In terms of your finances and your status, Aries, things are going to get a lot better. Because when I see Capricorn, I think of business, the 10th house, your career, what you're known for. So it's ironic because I have an Aries midhaven in my 10th house. And also look at what your 10th house is too. I wanted to say that for the month of May. I feel like it will also give you insights of what kind of careers or what fields will also be good for you in terms of your status. And by you being bold and making the first move, your hard work is going to pay off this month, Aries. This is all wonderful energy. Any roadblocks are being removed because Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn has to do with restrictions and boundaries and karma. So I feel like you're ready to go into a new phase in your life. And be bold to make the first move. I mean, who does that better than Aries with the cardinal? Because Aries is the first zodiac. So let's see. Be bold and make the first move here. we have the Four of Cups. You guys have realized how emotionally unfulfilling the people, places, and things in your life have actually been. Maybe your life was so busy, Aries, that you really didn't have the time to really think about it. But during quarantine or during the past couple months, you had a lot of time, and you're realizing you don't even want these cups no more. Like, maybe people calling you and they trying to be like, "Hey, Aries, what are you doing?" You're like this person. Like, you're not happy with the offers that you get either. You're not impressed. That's why you're ready to be bold and make the first move. Like, listen, I'm tired of this. I don't want this cup. I don't want to be around these people. I'm ready for something completely new. And in terms of somebody else, Aries, somebody may be getting ready to be bold and make the first move because you're ignoring them. They look like, so what's the point of even, I feel like at first it was kind of like, what's the point of me giving my cup to Aries is just going to ignore it. But however, now it's just like they're very unhappy emotionally with the situation as well between you two. As for some Aries. Let's see. Four of Cups. See, look, they're going to say something. Aries, this person may have even been lurking on your social media. If you have mutual friends, this person may be like, "Hey, have you seen like Jessica in a long time?" And then they'd be like, "Oh, actually, Jessica's doing pretty good." They're like, "Oh, that's quite interesting." And then the person probably be like, "Well, why you ask?" They're like, "I was just asking, since, I haven't spoke to her in a while. I'm just stopping by." I feel like this person is probably going to play it all casual, or they may have even asked people about you. They may not tell you. They may not even have told you they've been on your social media either because they feel ignored. I feel like that's a way for them to see you. Was like, well, the Aries not going to talk to me. At least I could look at social media. That's if some of you got them blocked, and that's what actually makes them reach out. Like, okay, now I'm blocked now. Like, dang, I can't even look at your. I feel like some Aries just shut everything down. Like, you're going to have to go through high waters to try to get to me. If you want to end this tough cycle, you're going to have to put in that hard work. That's what I see for some Aries too. Let's see. Why is the Page of Swords here? Yeah, Ace of Wands. And then we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Let me see. Let me show you. There we go. Ace of Cups. With the Ace of Wands, this person is going to express to you, okay, listen, I call a truce. Can we just have a whole new beginning? Like, can we just put an end to this tough cycle, please? Like, your hard work has paid off. Like, I get the point. Like, I get it. I kind of feel a surrendering to this person and realizing you kind of, you really showed them that it's business while being with you. It's hard work, Capricorn. That you was okay with being single and being bold to make the first move. And maybe that's what you did for some time, Aries. And this person in the month of May is coming towards you like, hey, I get it. Sometimes it take it, sometimes it do. I mean, I can't lie. Like, think about the things that we kind of go through on an everyday basis, right? For example, the quarantine, perfect example. We was going about our day. We thought it was in China or somewhere, We didn't think it was going to hit here in the beginning, like in January, February. We were still living our lives, and look how that changed. And we realized I cannot lie how many people I saw. I would just give anything just to hear somebody say, how can I help you? Just to sit into a restaurant, just to not wear a mask. Like, it's those simple things that we all in some way took for granted. I feel like this was a lesson for all of us as a collective. That we never know when things will change. And also I feel like this person that's gone through an awakening during this time too. I feel like this was really used as an awakening too. A lot of people have woken up since this thing began. Best believe that. People having questions but that's another topic. Anyway, so let's see. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Maybe this person makes plans like, hey, after this quarantine is over, maybe we can, yeah. We have the Lovers here and the Hangman reverse. This person still got love for you. The end of the tough cycle. I feel like also, for some Aries, you're meant to reconnect with this person. And the time of separation is over. Especially when I see this big angel here. For some Aries, it was supposed to be a break for a Hangman. I feel like this person had to be awakened to a certain level before they can come back to you. That's definitely for some Aries. And that's the end of a tough cycle. So I feel like the Aries will know the difference between someone that they know that it was time to just take a break and we reconnect later, and for the Aries that this just wasn't a love connection at all. But I feel like this is mostly for the Aries that kind of knew that things were at a stalemate. Let's see. Hangman reverse. And also, I feel like this person is ready to come back home, too. Did I name that for the last Aries video? Let me see. Because I write down all my titles. Where is it at? Now I know oh, here it is. Yeah, they are ready to come back home. Yeah, this is literally in correlation to the last weekly I did, where it's time to come back home. It is the end of a tough cycle. So this is for those Aries that resonated with that. This is for you guys too. Hangman reverse. Yeah, it's time to rebuild. Like I said, sometimes it takes a reset. With the Seven of Pentacles, this was something that was already built. So this lets me know that this is someone you were already talking to. But now, see, in this deck, his crops are really, really green. So by this step, this time, you went through a tough cycle. Now your hard work pay off. Now you guys get to come together after the period of enlightenment for both of you. Mostly them, yes. But in Aries and other ways, you have grown too. And you have seen the lessons that you had to learn as well. But I feel like for them being bold to make the first move, that was part of the lesson they had to learn. I feel like, Aries, you go after what you want. This person was kind of fearful about it. Let's see. Seven of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Also, the card that kind of flipped over. I don't take flippers often, but what I think was really cool was that Ace of Cups that was at the bottom of the deck, how it flipped over in the deck. Like, this person still got mad love for you, Aries. Even though I didn't take it because it flipped over, but even though you still had the Ace of Pentacles. Mind you, you had the Ace of Cups at the bottom. You had the Ace of Wands over here and the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, this is time for this reunion to manifest. This is beautiful. You and this person went through, this probably was a long separation period. When you think of the Hangman, that's a long time. So it was just, I feel like you didn't hear from this person, but behind the scenes, it was you two coming back home, which was like my last reading. But let's see, your hard work is paying off. Yes. From being in the cold, being separated is part of the plan. Your hard work is paying off. For some Aries, you just let it go. For some of you, you already knew what it was like. I know I'm meant to be with this person. I just know that consciously, we're not on the same level right now. So I'm just going to let them go, do my own thing. If we come back, we come back, and boom, here you go. It's ironic when you don't focus so much on what you want, you get it. That's why I feel you got it. Because you was being bold and made the first move and did what was best for you. So now this hard work is paying off. Let's see. Five of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Pentacles. This was a slow moving process. It probably felt slow as molasses. Like, this separation between you two. But like I said, when you deal with Saturn, that's what it takes right there. The loss, the sacrifice, the slowness, the restriction. But it's that reunion. Oh my gosh, when you haven't seen somebody in a long time, and especially if all this is going on, I feel like a lot of what people were fighting over kind of looks so petty now. In certain situations. I'm not saying yours, Aries. I'm just saying in general. I feel like a lot of people are really realizing, like, at any point, anything can change. Like, are these arguments really worth it? Like, what if I can't even go on an airplane and see this person? What if I can't travel? What if, you gotta live your best every day? And I feel like this person realized that. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what we got here. If I could pick the card up. Goodness. There we go. We have the Six of Swords. We have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Wands. With what I see, Aries, this person is also coming back towards you because you stay true to yourself. Even though it took you a little bit to kind of get over this situation, you still stood up for what was right. And you didn't accept what this person was giving you. You kind of just let it go and be like, you know what? It might not just be meant to be right now. It's no point for me to hate this person or this or that. It's like, you know what? I feel like some Aries are getting to a point where things happen in life, man. Yes, I'm going to feel upset. Yes, I'm going to go through the motions, but I'll be okay. I will always be okay, no matter what. And I felt like you guys were content without this person. And ain't that usually how manifesting works, right? When you content with what you have every day, you actually get what you want and then some. So you actually learn the magic of manifesting, even though you wasn't trying to. You were just moving on to what makes you happy. But that's exactly how you got this person. But it's up to Aries, whoever still wants this love, it's here. So, Aries, I hope you guys appreciate this reading, and I'll catch you guys next week.